I am, oops, it might be easier if I actually was having my camera turned around like it's supposed to. How's everyone doing? Sorry about that. There we go. That is much better. How's everyone doing today? Beautiful Friday here in the Midwest. It's just gorgeous. A little warm for my taste, but it's fun. I still have my crowns and my stuff all around here, so I haven't cleaned, as you can see. But we are having a little bit of fun today. Um, so J and T, we're having fun doing some grunge work, and I really, 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 really wanted to play. So I decided to do a little bit of grunge work for myself. Let me make sure that Bianca, can you bring me my iPad? Sorry, getting my helper to bring me my iPad so when you guys start connecting, I can see you guys. Hello, hello, and welcome. So we're gonna go a little bit grunge today. What am I gonna do? I have no idea. For sure, a background, but I don't want to start with a plain background. So I am bringing my die cuts with a view, all the old world stack, and I know for a fact I bought this one many, many years ago, but I know Die Cuts with the View is selling it again. So you could get your hands on this. And we're going grungy, 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 grungy today. And I got a few stamps. I got my big 12 by 12 stamp from Fancy Pants. I have this stamp set that I forgot I had it. This is by All Night Media. I'm not quite sure if they're still in business or not. And it is rubber stamp mounted on foam, but it's really it's a fun one. And then let's see, we got some butterflies. I got an stamp that apparently I unmounted because this feels still sticky with some scripts. Then I got myself a little bit two green distress oxides. I have rustic wilderness. Oh, actually three. Shabby shutters and bundle sage. And then I have one more stamp. This is by Postmodern Design. This is the gallery slab. And then a few. This is an archival ink by Ranger and Simon Says and some PSX. So all of this just to have a little bit of fun with you guys. So anything in particular you guys want to see? I'm trying to connect myself here and make sure that if we are here, let me know where you're watching me. If you are watching, I see a few people connected. If you could do all the you livey thingies, we could do it. That would be appreciative. I'm gonna put my inks here. Again, the reason I'm starting with a pattern paper is because I don't want to start with a blank page. So blank page syndrome, when we get stuck and we don't know what to do, right? So we have tons of beautiful papers in here, and this paper is pretty absorbent of the colors. I don't want to start with a green because I already have a lot of green inks because I don't know, that's how I'm feeling it today. So I am thinking of this really nice, like rustic color. It's very, like, kind of reminds me of actually rust. So that is where we are going to go. And again, if you're going to go grungy and you haven't done it before, just start with something, a pattern paper. It doesn't even have to be, because I'm starting with a grungy pattern paper. You don't have to go Super grungy. Okay, this is a 12 by 12. Don't want to have to deal with 12 by 12, so I'm gonna just trim this. Okay, just gonna trim it. I'm using my metal edge ruler, nothing fancy. I'm just cutting it in 6 by 6. Why 6 by 6? I don't know. You could cut it in whatever you want. Seriously. Um, Here they are. I'm going to start with one and let's do, actually, we could do two at the same time and see how making different decisions can affect your grungy background. So again, I am starting with a pattern paper that it is not glossy. It will accept ink. It won't accept too much water, but it will accept ink. So one of the first things that I want to do is I'm going to go direct to paper and I'm just going to, this is my bundle sage and I'm just applying ink. And I got to be careful with this one because this ink pad, it just got, it got stuck when it came. And this one is Shabby Shutters. It's a little bit more orangey, sorry, more yellowy. And then I am going to add a little bit of rustic wilderness. Hopefully my fan is not too loud. Let me know if it's not. Hello, hello. Hi, Julene Santos. How are you? Welcome. Where are you watching from? And then this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same colors, but I'm going to like add some water to this so I can like just crumple it up and get it going. And this is going to create not only texture, but it's going to allow for the ink to get into those crevices. So that's kind of nice. So again, we're using the same colors. We're going to go with Bundle Sage first. Okay. And then I am going to add a little bit of Shabby Shutters, which is the one that has more yellow. And then I'm going to finally go into my Rustic Wilderness. And to this, I'm going to add more water. And I'm going to add water to actually both of my panels. So I'm being pretty generous, okay? Pretty generous with it. And you know what? I am going to move my fan so it's not hitting my microphone because I kind of hear it a little bit. And it's annoying me, so hopefully it's not annoying you guys too much. Welcome, and we are making some backgrounds, some grungy backgrounds, okay? As that's what we're working on. We started with some pattern paper so we don't get stuck in our blank page syndrome. And here for this one, I am actually going to use my fingers to mix my colors. I might need more water, kind of like that. Okay. And I'm going to bring my heat gun. So if you are watching, let me know. Do you try your own grungy backgrounds? Do you start with a white paper? Do you start with pattern paper? Do you like crumpling it? What is your first step? So I know a lot of people, there's not a wrong or right way to do any of this. I always tell everyone just need to play. Okay. And I am going to almost get it dry. And once you get it almost dry, not completely dry, we're going to start stamping, okay? So this is still wet, okay? It's still a little bit of puddles here and there, but that is totally fine because we are going to move. And I'm going to start with the this rubber stamp. It is by Postmodern Design. This is called the Gallery Slab. And I'm gonna stamp this from with an archival ink. Hello, hello, Ty. Hello, hello, kitty lover. It's okay if you don't like it so far because this is not the end result. This is just like the background. So we're just adding color and we are adding greens to the browns, okay? So remember that this is not going to be your main focus. This is just going to be your background, okay? So we are adding texture. We're not worrying about design right now because what we are looking is interest and texture. Okay, so right now I'm just inking and stamping to add texture. In this background, we're gonna cut it out. We're probably gonna use, I'm thinking of doing Kendra's card challenge with it. So that's one of the reasonings of using the 6x6. Um, but again, this is just a background. Let me know when you guys are watching and if you like making cards, if you like the grungy look, um, if you do not, if you do like the grungy look, what is your first thing that you don't do? Because I know some people like to crumple first, some people like to add colors. Like, it's up to you what you would like to do, right? Okay. So we got a little bit of color in there. I am going to move to this unmounted stamp, and it used to be a rubber stamp that I heated up and removed from the wood so I can just press here and there to add texture. Okay, so again, I am not looking for a very sharp impression. I only want marks. Right now, we are working on creating marks here and there, okay? Right. Okay, there's some marks in there, and my hands are already all green. It's totally fine. Just gonna get my baby wipes. I'm gonna get it a little bit more wet because I have a little bit of glue on my hands. So this is fun, but I feel like it needs something. And I feel like it needs maybe some handwriting. So we could do some handwriting. Let's say we're gonna go grunge and fun stuff. And I'm just doing again, we are working on doing marks, and you could be writing exactly what I'm talking right now. So it's just marks. I'm using a fountain pen. You could use anything. You could use a ballpoint pen. You can, hey babe, hi Jay, how are you? You could use whatever is it that you want to use. And these are just going to be markings. And this is what they call encaustic writing, which means that it doesn't have any meaning. It's just more for the markings than anything else. Hey Jay, I saw you guys having fun and I wanted to have some fun. So I know I'm having a live later today, but I decided to come and get some of my stamps out and get to playing. And look what I found. I found this really cute stamp set, which I think is adorable. It has um the Queen of Hearts from the Queen, a queen bee, a crown, um, the queen, the card queen, and the queen on a chessboard. And I think I'm gonna go with the queen on the chessboard for this one. And so so it means that it doesn't have any meaning. So you're not supposed to be able to understand what you write. And let me get to it. Let's make sure because I might be. It's called asemic. Sorry, it's called asemic writing. And asemic writing, what it is just marks and just fun and just making scratchy marks. Like who was it that used to call it chicken scratch? It's just chicken scratch to create markings. I know for a fact, what's her name? Um, she works for Ranger. She has a whole line of super fun stamps, and I am completely drawing a blank on her name. And she does a lot of asemic writing. She loves it, and I think it's super fun because there's really no rules, so you can't mess it up. You know? When there are no rules and you can't mess it up, it's just fun. And I think I'm gonna go with a little bit of black because this is blending a little too much for my liking. Oh, yes. I love it. And this is super wet. And I sometimes like doing the stamping on really wet because it just absorbs in a different way the paper. And it's just so much fun. See? Like, so this paper, let me show you guys. This paper originated like this. So that's the original paper. And this is where we are right now. So it's fun. So you could just turn it over and grab some of the ink. It's just a matter of having a little bit of fun. I think I am going to get that crown because remember yesterday I told you I am totally and absolutely addicted to crown imaging. I think they're fun. So let me know when anybody else has joined. Where are you? Have you tried doing grungy backgrounds? Do you like them? You don't like them? If you don't like them, why don't you like them? Like, it's okay not to like them. Not everyone is into grungy work, and that is totally fine. You know, we're all different and we are all. Oh, this is what I was looking. I was looking for my pine cone. Oh, Jay, what was. Oh, yeah, that's a neat stamp set. Yeah. So, what was the other color, the dark blue that you were using yesterday? I I love that dark blue that you were using. I have my pine cone and I love my pine cone, and I feel like I need that blue. I have the morning mist. I can't wait for you to try the morning mist because I think you're gonna love morning mist. It is such a cool gray. I think you're gonna love it, love it, love it. So let me know what was the color because I want to get my hands onto that one. Okay, so I think so far we've gone from this to this. I have two versions, one that we started really, really wet and crumpled, one that we started just doing direct to paper and then adding some water. I think I want to do some, I have these cool um, wings. I don't know how you guys feel about those, but I kind of like them. I'm digging them. So I am, I don't know why my video doesn't want to go in my iPad. Like I'm really trying, and it doesn't want to go on my iPad. It's so weird. Hopefully you guys can see the video well and it's not causing any trouble. I don't know why it won't let me. Okay, I'm just adding some wings. These wings might be a little too frilly. I think I need something more substantial than these tiny wings. Yeah, these wings are too delicate. They're adorable, but they're too delicate right now. I like this one. This was my favorite um, butterfly stamp of all times. I have no idea who makes it, but it's a fun one. Okay. Oh, Twilight. Okay, I'll make sure that I get Twilight. I think my local store has VersaFine Clear, pretty sure. Well, there's one store that I just found out that is like 30 minutes from my house that for sure has it. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why. Oh, Joanne sells it? Okay, so I will check with I'll check Joanne. But I'll try first one of my local stores because I love making sure that I support the little stores around it. Okay, there it is. My video is going now. Oof, like I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I am using some archival ink. I'm using some ink that I know it's gonna bleed. So I'm using a little bit of everything. And the reason is because I know once I start adding more water into these backgrounds, it's gonna just be fun. It's gonna do its own thing. And that gets me really excited. Okay, so here we are. This is where we are right now. I really like this so far. What else should we add? I think we should add some paint. I think I am gonna bring some paint. I actually have, I don't know if this is what I want to add, but we're gonna try it. I have some Amsterdam, that's the brand. This is acrylic ink in light rose. It's a super, super delicate pink. Okay. And let's see if I can open it. And this is going to be super watery. So I am going to grab some of it. Let's see if we can grab. My dropper is not wanting to get any of the ink. Okay. That's weird that my dropper just won't take it. Okay, and then I'm gonna just add some ink smooshing here and there, and it's just gonna lighten up this. It's very, very light. I need to go a little bit more in deep. Oh, there you go. Okay. 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 Maybe we want some circles. Okay. Okay. And some circles here. Okay. Okay. So what are you guys up to today? Are you guys scrapping? Are you guys crafting? You guys don't know yet. We're gonna add some water. I'm gonna mostly add water to this guy because I want to get that ink flowing. And again, remember that we have a few inks that will change, they will immediately do fancy cool stuff. Some veining and some stuff when I add water. Others will stay put. And that's the beauty of you seeing a little bit of archival inks and a little bit of our reactive inks. So this is gonna be my fun background. I really like how funky that is. I think it does need a little bit of metallic. I think this one needs a little bit more pink, but I do love the drops that we got. Okay, I'm really liking those splatters. That is fun. Nobody ever complain about splatters. Splatters are the best thing. If you're not sure about a project that you're working on and you feel like it's needing something, just throw in some splatters. Okay? I think that is always a fun thing to do. And it's really you can't mess up splatters. I think now we're in the phase where we need some um metallic paints. So metallic splatter would look really nice in here. Maybe even once I get this one nice and dry, this bottom one, maybe we can even do some metallic washi. That would be cool. Okay, so I think we're ready to do some metallic. So let me grab some of my metallic watercolors. I'm just gonna add here some water to my palette. Okay. And then from here, we're just gonna get my paintbrush and just do some splattering, okay? So I'm just mixing. Now once we get some of the coloring going, I'm just gonna hold another paintbrush. Okay. Okay, a little bit over here. Okay, that looks beautiful. I wish you guys can see it because it's so glittery. Ugh, that's so pretty. Okay, it's super pretty, super glittery, and I really love it. I really love how the black butterflies are popping back up. It's kind of nice. Hi. See, look at this. Look at this beauty. Like this is super fun. So much texture in there. And again, I will show you in a second where we started. Because we started just with a regular pattern paper that, let's be realistic, I wasn't very excited about it. But this now excites me. This is pretty. So let me show you the before and after. This was the before. This is the after. You guys see that? Look at all that glittery goodness. Like it's just so, so pretty. I love it. You get so much pretty stuff. What am I planning to use it? I was thinking, so I cut it down to 6 by 6 just so I could do a comparison. And then I'm thinking that maybe I should do some grungy KCC 14, but I am not sure. What do you think? Should I do a grungy KCC 14? Is that a good sign, I think. So I have a swap for T's group, Not Afraid of Color, in Facebook, and we have a grunge swap. And I don't know if we are. I don't know if you sign up for that one, Jay. Um, but I was thinking that even though, so I love Kendra's card challenge because her sketches are very geometric, like very, very modern geometric. And then this is so vintage grungy. And I wonder if I merge both of them, what is it going to do? And I think it's going to be so much fun. Oh, you did made some grungy ATCs. I certainly have to do those ATCs for the swap too. So maybe I'll use this other paper to do some ATCs out of this. But I actually love how this pink and the greens and that rust color from the original paper are behaving together. Like I really like this. I love it. I wasn't super sure in every steps, you never know what you're getting until you get it, right? So this is my grungy paper, and I think I'm gonna work on my cards for my swap. Um, and I'm gonna get ready for later because I'm doing that. I'm going live at 8 o'clock today for maybe craft roulette. Maybe I'll do these cards. I don't know. We'll see what end up doing. Um, but I think it's gonna be fun. So thank you so much, Jay, for joining me. I know this is not my usual time, and I know a lot of lives are happening probably right now. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you maybe later tonight. Bye.